Just keep pushing on. And there's always gonna 15 word sync. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. It's Miley Cyrus decline, by the way. She probably, yeah. So yo, hey, hey, yo. So one thing that I'm facing a lot right now is provocation. Like I'm being provoked a lot, right? I'm being provoked in a lot of different spaces, in a lot of different places, and in a lot of different phases, in a lot of different ways. And like, I want to say this: when you build yourself, or when you build like an image, people will begin to like fill in the blanks for you, and like they'll kind of see you in a certain kind of way, and not necessarily because you say something or because you like say, hey, this is how I want you to view me. But like if you have enough actions over and over again that show this certain um, way of being, then people will begin to like fill in the blanks and be like, all right, bet. So he's this kind of person. Um, the dangers with that is, let's say whatever they believe in their head aligns kind of with what you're doing. Now, human beings, this is how we are. You know, like people don't always want to believe what it is that you say it is. You know, if you say it's a lot of the times we get a rush out of being the person to prove that someone's A is B. So I'm not gonna, I don't gotta go into detail and I don't gotta say too much. But those that know, they know, you know. Opinions are always going to be there about your character. Hakeem, I'm talking to you because I do these videos for you. You know, if they watch, they watch, but this is your diary. You know, this is your film, this is your movie, this is your script. So Hakeem, I'm talking to you. A lot of the times, man, people are going to provoke you because they want to be the ones to prove that you're not who you say you are. You feel me? So it's like wherever you go, bro, because this is just gonna keep happening to you. This is not gonna be the first. It's not gonna be the last. People are going to push you towards reactions. People are going to push you towards being unlike yourself in public spaces. In fact, once you get into public spaces, that's when people are going to push you the most. They're going to say subtle things to try to vexate you. They're going to do subtle things to try to get you under your skin so that you react in front of other people. And then once you react in front of other people, they can now say, okay, as you guys can see, or as we discussed in our own conversation, you know, outside, because people are never going to come to you and tell you their disdain for you in real life. They'll converse amongst themselves and then they'll come at you in different ways, you know. So, bruh, I had stopped doing these videos for a little bit, but I think I'm gonna start kicking up again, especially because now I'm sober. And I'm really proud of myself about that, being sober. Because it's like I'm really in a clear state of mind now, and I'm starting to see. I pick up when people do things, and it's healthy now. It's not like before, where as to where, you know, because you know, people can, when you're high out of your mind for extended periods of times, and then you talk on a camera, people can try to discredit you and make you feel less than mentally. You know what I mean? They can do those type of things, especially the people that don't indulge. You know, so they could say things like, "Oh, there goes the slow guy again," or "Oh, there goes the dope head again." You know, but once you like come down from all of that, more for you, not because of exterior motives. Like When you decide, all right, boom, like this is something that's probably not assisting me right now, or it's not putting me in a better spot. Let me put this down for a little bit, make some good decisions, and then pick it back up when I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? I admire human beings that play that role though, like that role of I'm going to do everything in my power to get you to react and act as if I'm not doing anything. So basically, I'm going to poke at you and bite you, and then I'm gonna play possum. You feel me? Like those type of people, I love them the most because being straightforward are not that's not really their strong suit. They capitalize off of being like a rodent that has to fake like it's dead to avoid dying for real. Because like what does a possum do? A possum will make them scary faces, and then once you jump at it, like you ready to really like take his head off, and now lays down and puts his tongue out. Oh, they coming through. Make way for y'all. Gotta be respectful for the ladies. Young man, even if they're not always nice to you, be nice to the women. It's their world, it's not ours. It's their world, it's the women's world. You know, they're not the nicest when you don't got money and stuff, but it's okay. Still treat them nicely. Because you have a mom, you have a sister, you know. It really, nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yo. It really is an honor to me. I love it, like when individuals like test test you in public. Because it's like, yeah, sometimes you gonna react. You can hit them with the, I beat your ass. Like, I really punish you. Like, I would, like, forget all this extra stuff. Like, let's step outside and let me do that to you. You could do that. Or, or, or you could engage into the mental warfare and be like, you know what? I see what you're trying to do. I see that you, for some reason, either you feel less of yourself or something is triggered in your head, or you're just an agent, you know? Like, you know how Neo had them peoples coming at him? You remember when the peoples was coming at him and Morpheus was like, Neo, you do not know your own strength yet. That type thing. Because when you're going through the Matrix, them agents can morph out of anything, out of thin air. They can literally, you know, and then they could just come at you. They could just come at you, you know. So I wanted to make this video because Hakeem, you're getting provoked in a lot of places that you go, a lot of spaces. You're getting provoked, but you're carrying it pretty well. And I like that about you, bro. I like that you're getting better about how you're reacting because Hakeem, bro, like we both know before it wasn't always like that. Before you was more reactive, you were more aggressive. You still react sometimes, but you do it in smarter ways now. You know how to play the game. And I'm very grateful for that because at the end of the day, that's all you really can do. And realistically, all they're trying to do is show you the game. Because Hakeem, you're gonna enter spaces. You're gonna enter those spaces where it's like people are gonna people are gonna do it worse. You understand? So it's like for the ones around you, like for them to do it now, they're not gonna take it. Some of them will take it too far. Some of them they really need that reaction so that they can make that move that they want to really make. Sometimes they can't make a move until you show everyone around why that move needs to happen. And then once you know, mess up your play, then they can just move accordingly. But in life, man, it's like chess. You don't make a move based off of someone else's move. You make them make a move off of your move. So if someone engages with you in mental warfare and they're trying their best to get a reaction, your lack of reaction is how you show superiority. Yeah. Your lack of reaction is how you show superiority, especially when someone's testing boundaries when they know they shouldn't be doing that. Reacting all the time means that you're a slave to other people's, um, what can I say? What's the word I'm looking for? Reacting all the time means you're a slave to other people's, there's a word I'm looking for that's not coming. I guess the word is not hitting my tongue. I want it to hit my tongue, but it's not hitting my tongue yet. You know what I mean? It's like, when you have that, like you want that phrase to just uh, smack your tongue and it's not doing it. People are gonna push your buttons though, bro. People are going to push your buttons. And sometimes it's gonna be to teach you lessons that you don't already know. And sometimes it's gonna be because they're less than. Either they're giving you a lesson or they're less than. Either way, Hakeem, I'm making this video. How you doing? I'm making this video so you have it in your head, bro. It's not everyone that deserves your reaction. Keep it peaceful, bro. Keep it very, very peaceful. And be grateful if someone is trying to bring something out of you. Be grateful, bro, because it says more about you than it does about them. When they go home, they got to be them. When you go home, you get to be you. See it like that. And no, I'm not better than nobody, but this is my diary, this is my perspective, and I get to say what the hell I want to say. So, Hakeem, stay humble, but do not let these people play with your top, because that's what happens. When people think nowadays, when they label you the humble guy, now everybody in the world will try to push you towards not being humble or being reactive, because everyone will literally disrespect you. They feel like because you are the quote-unquote humble guy, and this is what I said earlier in the video, when they put a label on you that you didn't even put on yourself, when they see you as that, now everyone will have that green light to try to play with you in very disrespectful ways, and then if you do react, now they can say, see, he's not who he says he is.
To get married in their life, can we all just
Not yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready for marriage. Because boy, oh boy, do I know how it feels for people to play with your top, bro. People that have no business playing with your top, bro. I know how that feels, bro. Especially because half of them I could really punish, like I could really do that to. And honestly, I know how to do it back. I try not to. That'd be the main thing, bro, when you want to do it back and you can't. You want to do it back so bad, like immediately. Cause that's what I used to flourish in, bro. When somebody get like petty, bro, that mirror, like I'm really one of the best mirrors in the world. I know how to reflect exactly what you're giving to me, right when you're doing it. But then, like, if you're not careful, the devil can come to you, and try to dance. And then if you put that mirror up, Now you're dancing with the devil. And, you know, you can only dance with the devil so long until there's a certain consequence that comes with it. You know? It's a risk you gotta take, but at the same time, how long you gonna stand in that risk? But provocation it's very much an honor, and it is very much submission off rip. The moment someone decides, okay, I cannot handle you on a one-on-one basis, so I have to group up with my other people, or I'll just do it, you know. The moment someone decides I have to attack you in subtle ways where other people don't see, but me and you know, that person is submitted to you already. So, Hakeem, the ego of you or in you that wants to beat the shit out that person in that moment, or the ego in you that wants to just, you know, do something to that person, Hakeem, you have to learn how to suppress that. You gotta learn how to suppress that ego because, bruh, like, I'm telling you, the moment you jump into that bag, bro, when you really get to showing people, you know, what you want to show them, all your credibility will go down the drain. And you can't have that, bro. A lot of the times, human beings, when they can't control or like when they can't put you in a box, then you get drilled with labels. You know what I mean? The moment enough groups of people can come around and be like, this person, he's self-sufficient, but I help him in this way and this way, but he just won't listen. Now, at that time, you will begin to see and feel isolation. And then after you do, his bike has butterflies on it and he's adding pressure to it. ¿Todo bien? Todo bien. His bike has, if you know, you know, his bike has butterflies on it and he's just added some air pressure. That's why I don't take offense, because it's like, this shit, your environment knows what's going on, bro. And your environment's gonna help. So, and you see, everything is bro, details matter, bro. Details matter, you gotta pay attention. Details matter and you have to pay attention. Hakeem, don't be reactful. Don't be too reacting, bro. Like, yeah, you can let people know not to play with you, but at the same time, bro, Hakeem is smarter to keep it chill, keep it calm, especially for the type of person you are, because you're emotional. And other people know that about you. People know that you wear your emotions on your sleeve. Everyone knows that. People know that you're overly telling of the truth. Like, you don't lie. You just, you know, to your own demise, to your own detriment. Shit, you'll call yourself out and shit that you could just keep to yourself, Hakeem. But, and I honestly, I respect that. I like that about myself. So I probably will keep doing it. But it just leaves you vulnerable, you know? I was watching our earlier videos, bruh. Nigga, you was spitting. Like, I went on the first few, like, played a full, it was other ones I watched too. Like, I just went up the Kimu Walks playlist. Bruh, you was spitting, bruh. Everything you said is happening. And everything you said then, you're still consistent about it. And I really appreciate that even more. Like, that's what a man is.
I have a light. Hello, sir.
How you doing? I don't got no money for you, love. Still broke. you behind me. We still broke though, Hakeem. Ha ha ha. But you get me, bro? Like, they just try to bring it out of you, bro. They just try to bring it out of you, bro. Cause now before they wasn't peeping, but your environment peep game now, bro, Hakeem. Your environment peep game now, bro. They'll walk past you like they not knowing, but they know 'em, bro. It's getting to the point where everybody try fake give you labels, call you crazy. If not crazy, then they call you slow. Some will be like he's a genius, but for the most part, bro, they be trying to play with your top. They be trying to play with your top, brother. OG, how you doing? How you? They be playing, bro. They be playing, but it's love for the most part. It's definitely love for the most part. It's just sometimes they be playing with your top, but you can't be too reactful. Like you cannot. The more reactful you are, the more ammo you give them that they can use and be like, oh, okay. Oh, it's some Asian girls behind me. It's two of them. Are you guys? Where are you guys from?
We're from Boston.
Boston?
Yeah.
Boston? I actually had a friend from Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice area. Where am I from?
Yeah.
I'm from everywhere. I'm a nomad, but East Coast majorly, like Delaware, Virginia, you know, New York,
Yeah.
from those different places. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Oh, just work.
Oh.
Huh? What's up? You good? What's up? You good?
You live with it.
You live with
It feel like this.
Yeah.
But if you help me,
Yeah.
that's all.
That's how I go though. OG, that's how I go. All right, OG. You said it was the man? Nah, for sure. I'm already knowing, OG. All right, stay safe though. You already know what it is. Yeah, it get like that. You gotta have those interactions. I'm glad you've seen it. We have those all the time. That's a normal day in DC. That's calm. That's nothing. And I'm in the white area. It get like that. But if you heard him at the end, he was like, "You was the man the whole time." I don't know if y'all heard that, but he said that. He said that at the end of that exchange. He said, "You was the man the whole time." Respectfully. Yeah, they'll call you they'll play at your top, but like at the same time, it's an honor. You can't take offense to it. You can't get mad. You gotta keep it cool. Oh, what I was saying was this, because when it come down to it, you give them more ammo every time you react. They can now use that. They can now use that against you. They can be like, all right, boom, he reacted to this last time, so we need to do this again. Or he doesn't do well in quiet spaces because he's very reactive. So test him the most when he's supposed to be silent. Or say little sly things to him to degrade his character, but do it quietly so that he can give a heavier reaction, stuff like that. But just know, if you're going through things like that, if you're being tested in those ways, oftentimes your environment sees something in you. And it could be hate. Those are for me?
No, none of mine.
It's not for me?
No.
Damn. It look good though.
Yeah.
Aw, man. Special delivery. A special delivery. And keep that smile bright. It's when the sun come out, that's when I feel the most powerful. When it's wintertime, I hate everything, bro. When that sun come out, nobody can tell me shit. I tell you, nobody can tell me nothing when that sun come out. My soul. But I do, one thing I will say too, Hakeem, bro, because you probably gonna watch this like all the way through. Bro, I miss how I was before when nobody cared. Like when I first started the lives and nobody gave a fuck. Now it's like people go out of their ways to try to like put themselves in a story. People help you just because of leverage so that they can say that they was the one that put you on. You remember when you first started and you was just you? You remember, Hakeem? Now it's like people's working their way into your story. That one hurts the most, bro. When it's like you actively watch people try to put themselves into the story just so they could be like, you know, like this person didn't, you know, and like, so frustrating, bro. It's frustrating to have people come to you in the form of help for leverage, and then once they have that leverage, they now try to shift their narrative onto your narrative. There's nothing more painful, especially when you're a person that don't like help. Let me say that again. There's nothing more painful as an individual for someone to now come and give you help. The help that they gave you is for leverage, and then they use that leverage to push their own narrative. That hurts. It does something to your mental. And for me, what it did was it forced me into extreme isolation. It made me decide, okay, if people are gonna be like this and I can't escape humanity, then I will shut myself off from most people. And I will only allow a select few people to have that access as to where they can even do that to me. I would say it's a good tactic because it keeps me exclusive and it keeps me not having to deal with it on a higher level. But at the same time, bro, for the people that do have that access to say, you know, we're putting him on, they can treat you how they want. When you need someone, Hakeem, when you need someone, they get to treat you how they want to treat you. And you have to take it because you need. And that is the one thing in life that it's very hard for me to process and understand. I hate that part of life. Needing someone. Not only needing them, but having to accept what comes with it. Especially when it's mental gymnastics. You know? But even, like I said, bro, yeah, it's frustrating and all that, but at the same time, your environment is coming together to help you. And that's the biggest blessing. That's the greatest blessing. No matter what, like, yeah, you might be frustrated because more eyes are on you and more opinions are on you and stuff like that. But at the same time, more help is coming your way too. With every negative, there comes a positive. And you're more intelligent now, bro. You're not clouded anymore. Your brain is like, you're not fried out of your head. Like sober, you know?
Alright, I'll see you around 1.
Yes.
Factory.
Damn. Why she split the pole with me? You with your man that you split the pole. W speech. Man, I haven't done this in a while, bruh. I haven't done this in a while, like as to where like I just talk my mind again. I kind of been like trying to stay quiet because partially because I allowed my because you see when you're doing this, you begin to see it bleed out into reality around you when you make these comments, when you speak, and you hear the reactions of other people's in real time. Again, my environment, they primarily act like they don't see anything that I do. Yet everything that I say be playing out. So it's like I know that they see, but I got mad because I kept hearing people say, "Shut up." Oh, the blind leading the blind, and just I was just negative responses. And for me, I was like, all right, bet I'll shut up. I'm gonna let y'all lead the way. And then there was a bunch of dumb stuff being said, and I was like, all right, y'all still need help. Load master, what's up, OG? Load master, load master. You gotta be a load master. You can't be a leech. I'm in DC. You're gonna be a load master. You're gonna be a leech. If you in DC, then you know what I'm talking about. Are you a load master? Or are you a leech? Time will tell, right? Time tells with these type of things. I said I'm in DC. I'm in DC. So anyway, yeah, I had to take a break from these videos and just let shit play out. Then I realized like, oh boom, like I was influencing, even though people's faking like they don't see nothing. Because now it's like I'm seeing people do the same thing. And it don't matter, bro. Like it doesn't matter because somebody influenced me. I didn't just do this because I was like, oh, I'm the first person with the idea to talk and get on camera and say what I feel. Like, bro, I'm not the first person. You know what I mean? I'm not the first person. I will not be the last. But you never know who's watching you, bro. You never know who's watching you, who's a fan of you. Even the people that despise you, they're fans of you because they gotta see what you do. So have that in your head, bro. Have that in your head. And even though you ain't asked for it, bro, now you're due with influence. So just have that in your head too. You can't abuse it. Don't abuse it, bro. You can't be one of these people that abuse their influence for the wrong things. You have to use it for the right things. Cause it's kids that look at you. And you need kids to see good. You need kids to see light. I just wish that I would get some good consequences so that the kids could see like, oh, there is a reward. Because right now it's just me getting stepped on and pressure and pressure and pressure. Not a lot of winning, you know. But I do know that eventually the wins will come. I know that. I know eventually it will come. It's just right now, God is testing my patience and my faith in Him. You know? Also, bruh, last thing I think I'm gonna talk on. When you're by yourself, people will test you even harder. When people feel like you don't have a support system, or when they know you're on an island, that's when a lot of people will turn up aggression towards you. When someone feels like you don't have anyone in your corner to defend you, that's when people will show their true colors. They will step on you and abuse you because they know that you don't have anyone immediately around you to protect you. In those moments, rely on God. You have to rely on God. If you're in a situation where someone feels like you don't have anyone to protect you, you gotta lean on God and God's like protection. Because they're banking on a reaction, or they're banking on your anger, or they're banking on they're gonna They're just banking on you being alone, Hakeem. These people are banking on you because they know you're alone. But you're not alone. You still have loved ones and family that care. You have friends that care about you, whether they show it to you or not. You're not alone, bruh. Get that out of your head that you're alone. You're not alone, bruh. It felt like it, trust me. When shit got rough, a lot of people put that distance between you. But at the same time, that's for the right reason. Because look at the progress you've made mentally, spiritually, and physically. Very soon, you will have the reality that you said you would have. That can't happen with too many people in your ear. And Allah knows that. That's why He put you on that. Uh, that's why He did that, you know? I'm about to be back at my destination. Allah, I'm grateful to you. Please keep using me as a proper example. Said no work today. Ha 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 ha. Allah, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. I want to put that on film because that's who I serve. I serve Allah. It's Allah that I serve. Not none of you niggas. Cool? Cool. See ya.